Welcome, everyone, to part 47.
Yay.
Dead man talking.
Turnabout Beginnings Part 1-2 : trial.
Alright, Tio, you, Dwibs, and Shirai are up.
But I didn't do nothing. Oh,
I'm sorry.
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 I wanna say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up. Nom.
In the good way.
Do you think that's a gobstopper?
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime.
We always seem to assume that witnesses committed the crime.
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we gotta get past.
Edgeworth?
Maybe.
Obstacle?
Well, Jovah, maybe the egg was one who taught her that.
Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
It really goes...
Because she was bored and she wanted to do something thrilling, I don't know.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
True.
And you're saying that with that smile.
Gotta be confident.
New information, right?
Basically, Tio, this is the guy who invented the book on bluffing, complete with having the poker face and everything.
Why am I not surprised?
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself.
Reminder, by extension, this guy is Phoenix's mentor since he told Mia then that's him.
All we
Oh,
know
the
is
irony.
she's a student studying literature. And one more thing.
You think the irony's big now, Tio? Wait till the next case.
Sure.
What is it?
Can I have another cup of tea?
You mean coffee?
I hate coffee. Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course.
But you're Godot. You're supposed to love coffee.
I secretly hate coffee.
It's just his voice actor trying to shoe in his own fanfiction where Godo hates coffee.
I didn't do nothing. You killed nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Halls, in that case, tell us more about it.
He hates he's hate drinking it.
About what happened 5 years ago.
Well, I went to the store and bought myself a...
The truth about 5 years
Orange,
ago.
orange mocha frappuccino.
Oh
okay,
boy, here we go.
I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it. Every day.
Fun fact, actually, his Japanese name is Michiru Onamida, which is basically Japanese for beautifully falling tears of sadness.
This picture, it reminds me everything.
That's very specific.
Rage looks same, just like then, 5 years ago.
That's Japanese names in a nutshell, Shiroi.
Like it could fall apart. Fall apart any— oh wow, 5 years and they didn't fix that fucking bridge.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
even Mia points like—
So who the fuck is running this?
okay, I know that this is a dystopian future and anything, but come on.
About his running
You
that,
might want to fall apart any minute.
It's true, I did kidnap her.
Oh, we're doomed.
5 years ago. I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Right.
Yep.
Your girlfriend? Huh?
No way. I
So
can't
yeah,
believe
so-
it. Hey,
so
hold
yeah,
on
she's-
there.
So yeah, she's pretty much a succubus.
Did you say Hawthorne?
But we already knew that. The victim's last name.
Why did you say that name?
Dahlia
It's his girlfriend's
Hawthorne
name.
is little sister.
That means we should all be best mates.
Yes.
What? Are you serious?
Let me guess, he tried to propose to her, but her bigger sister thought she was faking being a Lassie. Oh wait, sorry, wrong sister.
Well, what's that? Oh.
Let her go!
Let her go!
Shut up! Come closer, and I kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance.
Greatest cop ever.
The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne.
A bigger sister being a detective.
At first I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but
Considering the circumstances.
if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she'd do it.
Emotional attachment.
Wrong! No protect sister! Valerie betrayed me! Betray us! I'm fed up with this world.
I
So,
treat you like a princess, and now you betrayed me.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Betray.
Everything.
Betray.
All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Make believe.
Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. So wait, he was actually...
now open.
He wasn't pranked, I guess.
Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
took the words right out of my mouth.
She says, anything Dahlia says.
Emmerdale, my teen angel.
That sounds more like the name of a Hollyoaks episode or some shit.
Oh god.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute.
Oh,
What
hold
you're
on.
saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Satan?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Everyone was in on it.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone.
Valerie was in on it?
And now
It's
the
just a
rabbit
prank,
hole
bro.
gets deeper.
Dahlia's family rich.
We're going
Jewel
deeper,
rich.
guys.
We get one jewel. That's what we thought.
And insert Steven Universe reference here.
Isn't it usually
Me and
gems instead
Dahlia
of
were
jewels?
kidnapped out. We sent to her dad.
Can't imagine how that would go. We...
Oh! Never
Asked
mind.
for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge.
A pink diamond.
So that's
Okay.
where she ended up.
We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective.
It's a plot twist that diamond is actually a treasure on the Manas.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright.
Yes, as so many people in this universe can tell you.
In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yeah, but that woman.
Yeah, it didn't work out quite like that.
I guess she wanted all the cake. That woman, Valerie, she do it for real.
For reals.
For realsies. She shoot at me for real. Fucking seriously. Me and Dahlia.
Oh.
I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jumped in river.
And she went to kick that son of a bitch Bison's ass. Sherry?
Background noises.
Oh.
I couldn't do it. Could never push her.
Alright, sorry about that.
Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. When I say Ben, fuck the police.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
Which makes him a fall guy.
Ha 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 ha.
That woman, she betrayed me, treating her like a princess.
Wait, oh my god, I just realized something. Terry Falls sounds like There He Falls. That man! Terry Falls! He killed her! He threw her off the bridge! He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below!
I
You
shout to a
bitch.
courtroom with no one in it.
Flashback.
Yeah,
Flashback.
We're not even attorneys.
There's no one there. She's insane, clearly.
These
She
5
was
years.
just practicing.
All I wonder is, why? Why, Lisa? Why? Why did she die? That's what I want to know.
So Dahlia died and her sister took... Well, betrayed them both, apparently.
I'm sure I've never
That's why
seen
they
these
call
being
her.
pulled off before.
You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yeah, but I forget what she looked like. So I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why.
He just wanted answers this whole time.
Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me?
Bless
I
him.
just want to hear answer come out from her mouth, that's all.
Poor guy.
Do we know why he has stitches on the face?
Prison life.
So that's why. So that's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy.
That's racist.
You pronounce zebra.
My senses are tingling
Yes.
all over.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. Tell me, Mr. Balls, where is it?
Oh,
Huh?
sorry.
Where's that?
Where's what?
Oh, where's what? No?
Pronoun game.
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond.
Alright, there's that too.
Yeah.
Remember that now?
I don't care about such rubbish.
Did the police take it?
I don't know. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Huh? You don't know?
you
You don't know yet. That's right. I don't know yet.
No, really. I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia.
She ate it.
So for all we know, it's in the river.
She she absorbed it to gain power.
We'll see about that later.
That day, on the bridge, Dahlia pulled it in backpack. So yeah, it fell into the river. Okay.
With her.
Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Dust in the wind.
So,
Wah, wah, wah.
so Dahlia Hawthorne is apparently dead.
Illegal river.
Sure she is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
You can come back in now. We're about ready to go.
Get in there.
Go, go,
Mr. Falls, just one more question.
I said now!
Jesus.
Shut up. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing?
Well, yeah, it was shattered.
Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne.
We just explained this, Mia.
There's a point to this.
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
Never found.
Oh boy. They never found her?
No,
Dun, dun, dun.
they didn't. Speaking of which, she has her own profile page, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah, nice try.
Yeah.
Son.
No one's
Eight
buying
to
that
see.
shit.
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My teen angel.
That's so cheesy.
You're a teen angel? How old was she anyway?
Wait for it. Just
Again, Japan.
14?
Japan, we
Yes,
love
you-
you.
And
You're
you're
rubbing
rubbing
cradles.
cradles between diamonds.
Before diamonds.
Jesus.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million.
I guess District of America is much more lenient toward.
No,
And
Tio. They're not lenient
Josie's
on it.
days.
Because the characters always point out how messed up it is. Thank goodness. Unlike school days, but that's another story.
Falls
I'm
hit
not-
fall.
I'm just surprised that Japan has kept that age restriction up until this point. I mean, I think by this point they would have changed it to, evolve with the times. Seriously.
Is Dahlia
Xenophobic.
Hawthorne an angel, or is she really
I know, but
It's time,
still.
kitten.
a complete freaking bitch?
Jesus Christ, Japan. All I'm asking is for you to use some fucking common sense. I know. It's like I know, Joe. I'm asking for the moon. I know.
Yeah.
The train wheel's coming up now, Mia. You gotta strike while the iron is hot.
Got that right.
That's one of my rules. Remember it.
I wonder if these rules will come in handy later down the road.
Yeah, rule 1. No sex before bedtime.
Maybe that will...
That's weird.
So then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls, eh?
So, Judge, how was
Witness, are you feeling better?
how was the maple syrup snack break?
Eh?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
With the butterflies around again.
Aww.
You're a brave young lady.
Brave? Yeah.
Excuse me, because I have to go in for a while.
Not this again.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off a hook. However, to try and pin the crime on an innocent student is...
See, even Dwebs and Tear
What
are
are
not
you
doing
talking
it.
about?
My witness is not the person on trial here.
Oh, I don't know.
So we can do well without your Perry Mason tactics. She's
You know,
an
can we
innocent
bring
bystander.
her? Can we please bring her into a witch trial?
Yes.
What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? And I want some actual
She's a
solid
witch.
proof, as opposed to saying she's a witch. We are out of the Dark Ages, thank you very much.
She's
It's
bizarre.
certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
The motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
No shit.
Easier said than done.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Well, we actually do now, no?
Hey,
Only one problem to you.
Yes,
the,
of course.
The diamond
I
is...
think-
It needs to be presented as evidence, okay?
No, not that. We haven't proven that she's actually Dahlia.
hey Mia.
You're still
Mia.
acting the same as a kitten.
Hey Mia, use your Magatama to unlock her Cyclops.
It's not that kind of Magatama she's got. And remember, Pedro, she left the spirit medium life in order to track down Red White.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. She's a shitty spirit.
Oh my
medium.
god!
Listen,
She failed as a spirit medium, which is why she's become a lawyer.
Actually, no,
you're
Pedro.
someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Oh, remember that line.
Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro.
Wait,
You gotta
what?
learn to keep cool under pressure. That's the mark of a great attorney.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that.
Diego, your analogies confuse me.
Now, anyway, Pedro, you've forgotten, actually. Mia was actually a great spirit medium, but she left that life to become a lawyer to track down Red White, who had ruined her mother's reputation because of DL6.
Excuse me.
Everybody got that?
Also-
Judge.
And reminder,
No.
guys, Miles Edgeworth is also here because he became a prosecutor because Manfred Valkarma raised him, also because of DL6.
Mr. George.
Exposition.
I want to say something.
Basically,
No,
case in point, everyone's here because of DL6.
Some people are here.
It all goes
suspicious
back
of
to
me now.
DL6.
That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
Good. Now it's
I
your job
hate
as
you.
witness to prove it to us.
I hate her too, don't worry.
Shiroi.
I see. You're such an honest and...
I'm gonna warn you right now, Shiroi, you are going to...
Real
I'm
professional.
gonna warn you right now, Shiroi, you're gonna hate her even more by the end of this case.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna have to take a cold shower after this part.
Look at that 100 watts.
You see, what separates her from other characters that annoy us like this? The game recognizes that she's the bad guy as opposed to trying to make her out to be
Oh
the
yeah, of course.
protagonist.
That's how... hold
But
on.
we learned that so early on that we have to suffer through watching everyone else, like, just believe her. It's just...
Trust me, Shiroi, this actually helps the story immensely.
No.
You'll see.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing an officer who testified against you 5 years ago.
It's exactly what I do. I mean,
Or kidnapping a poor girl, I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
So let's see, guys. Assuming that she did kill the victim, that's
Public crucifixion, that's always charming in every kind of media or reality.
precisely.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's what said.
furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Pedro,
Oh, sorry.
Oh, never mind.
you're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
Also, keep count, guys. This is so far 2 victims
You
that
bet.
Dahlia has killed, apparently.
Somehow, I have to tie her to this case.
Assuming she did kill this victim.
Well, that's all we're
Melissa.
going on at the moment.
Melissa Foster's history.
Her history is that she came out. She's the daughter of Vincent and Catherine.
I thought
See,
you s-
Catherine.
Really?
She was the one brought out of the animal sacrifice in that one South Park episode.
I thought we agreed that she was the daughter of Bella, who the true devil, though.
True. Well, we can have Jovah. I can have 2 theories, can I?
Sure. Let's
Either
go
way,
with...
she's the spawn of Satan. That's
Well,
fact.
I guess to be fair, my
That's why I
favorite...
said she. That's why I said she. Wait, remember, see, Catherine is the spawn of Satan, which means she is the spawn of Satan.
Well, I guess I do kind of like that theory the best, the Sea Catherine one, since that would explain why she's so smooth and her wiles and everything.
Except
All
you
right.
can't blame Sea Catherine for how this bitch turned out, because Sea Catherine is actually a likable person.
You're
somehow.
right, you're right.
No.
No,
Debatable.
no, just no. Sea
She
Catherine is...
she doesn't piss me off.
No. Okay. I think what Shiro was trying to say is that she's fun to hate rather than she pisses
Yes,
me off.
thank you.
Oh yes, exactly.
What do you mean by
Because
that?
because I mean, in fiction, it is possible to screw up even this kind of villain.
Thankfully, they did not.
All right. In that case, from this point on, that's the headcanon right now. She's the daughter of Vincent and Sea Catherine.
Very well.
Joy.
Assuming you went for that ending.
True. Anyway.
Well, that's the ending I always go. As far, Shiro, in my mind, that's the canon.
It's the best ending.
Yes, in my mind, that's the canon ending. I don't care what the fans say.
Filthy, chaotic,
Alright,
casual.
now, on to the story.
You said you forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that? Well, you couldn't tell who she was without some kind of,
Identification.
identification, right?
Identification.
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
That's not valid identification.
Because apparently,
Well,
ID
remember,
cards don't exist in this universe.
Well, remember, Shiroi, the actual scarf, though. And trust me, ID cards are used for fake identification all the time. He basically requested her to wear the scarf as a
I
genuine
forgot,
photo.
Jovah. This specific case,
Yes.
how much time it was before?
5 years.
Before what now?
Not before being started.
5 years. 5
Yeah.
years.
So
I'll-
the
It
original,
just keeps getting worse
so the
and worse.
original kidnapping
I'll
was
go
actually
back.
10 years before. Okay.
Yep.
Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do?
Go deeper.
Your Honor,
Wrong.
what the witness said just now was tremendously important. I'd like it to be added to the official testimony.
Okay.
The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. So sad.
You might want to look a
testimony-
bit closer to home there, Reggie.
The testimony only helps to further prove that point. Why, I don't know what you mean. I'm the picture of mental health.
No, that's not why I.
Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth, I don't-
was
hey-
talking about you specifically.
Hey, Edgeworth, I don't know about you, but I can feel the ground shaking.
I don't know why you'd refer to that. Think.
Earthquake!
Hold it!
You actually stopped with your accusation pain. It would have been even more despicable.
Well, It's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves.
Even you, Miss Faye.
Debatable.
But she always wears that. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like he said,
Oh, fuck you. Seriously?
She's
That's your
techni-
argument?
She's technically right, sadly.
Ugh.
it's a flimsy argument, but
That would
it
have
has
been a
some ground.
terrible loss for this.
Judge, do you need a minute?
It looks like you pressed too hard this time, kid.
Mr. Armando?
Keep looking around and you're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. I have no idea what this guy's talking about.
I
think he
actually
just-
do.
I don't think he listens to what he says. Sometimes
Maybe he just likes his own voice or something.
You know
So
about
it's
that.
so it's like every single Final Fantasy 14 character.
Similar. It's actually similar. Well, hold on. I'll wait a bit before.
Or rather, more like Lightning. Lightning is definitely the one that is the guiltiest one.
No, thank you. Diego Armando at least makes sense with his quid pro quos.
No. I'm not comparing the two, Joe. I'm just saying that in terms of all the
Honestly,
characters in
Pedro,
14.
the one that fits your description best is actually Snow to me.
Wait,
That's
I
even
don't know,
worse.
Teo. That huge amount of narration in 14 too, though.
Anyway,
No, I mean just listening to his own voice and liking it.
Yeah, listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just going to have to get her to show the court her true self. Alright, somebody Teo, get the cross. She will get the holy water.
she's not that kind
Get the
of.
Bi-
She's not that kind,
Jovah, get
guys.
the
The
Bible.
power of Christ compels you!
I
The
think you're
power of Christ compels you!
You're mistaking that with vampires.
What country were you living in then? We were all living abroad. But after my parents were killed,
Not a fucking answer.
She'll answer it eventually after telling us her tragic backstory. It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone.
Are they trying to? I'm baffled. Are they trying to do lore building about this universe?
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal
Actually, Teo, well, keep it. Actually, Teo, you'll be surprised. Ace Attorney 6 is basically the lore building game of the entire
What
series.
kind of a sob story is that?
Well, this game is
I
too.
got it.
Super details?
You know, earlier when she said, after her parents were killed, I thought she was gonna murmur to herself, after my parents were killed by me.
By the way, you know what, Pedro? I'm starting to notice a pattern. Every free Ace Attorney games, there's always the big lore building one. Like this one ties in together the original trilogy, and Ace Attorney 6 ties in, well, yeah, the newer trilogy as well as games from the original trilogy.
Ace Attorney 6 is basically explains a shit ton of lore regarding everything involving spirit channeling and stuff like that.
As well as stuff that we were waiting to get addressed from Ace Attorney 4.
Yes.
So-
Well, more like a tease that it will be addressed rather than that.
Well, it did bring back that special family in the second case.
It did, but I'm still really looking forward to 7 so we can
It seems
finally
like-
put a stone in that subplot.
It
How
seems
much
like
you
not
want to
just
bet
with
they're not going to
Apollo,
cover
but-
it?
Please, Yamazaki, don't fail me. I really like your game so far.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm calling it right now. Ace Attorney 9 is going to be the next big lore builder.
It seems not just for Apollo himself, but it seems like all the development that should have happened in that game
Well-
happened outside of it.
Well, okay.
Well, Joe, if there's one thing I've learned from Ace Attorney 5 and 6 is that Yamazaki really loves Apollo. So I'm guessing, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and say he is gonna indeed finally settle that.
Hold it!
Yeah. I'm sure he will
You
eventually.
do know either person?
I'm
Are you
just
certain of that?
okay. We should probably get
Sorry,
back
go
to
ahead.
this.
Go ahead.
No. Go on.
Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Fluttershy, is that you?
Not a person.
Sorry.
Why is he just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth?
Because he's been hypnotized.
By the butterflies.
Yes. Last time we saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct?
Yes.
Well, actually, there we go. See, mind control butterflies. See, clear proof that she's satanic. See, guys,
But butterflies are cute.
No, Jovah, but that's the thing, Jovah. We've learned from the Regiment Christian that,
Okay, let's get back on track. The less we bring up that maniac in any of my Ace Attorney videos, the better.
But it's on topic.
Go to Eagle Mountain, whatever.
Point is, she's lying her ass out, but we don't have any proof for now.
I just
Yeah.
love
Wait,
being outdoors.
wait.
Picnics, hiking, you know, disposing of bodies, that sort of thing.
Oh, I love this slide.
You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts.
Yeah, for once you're not a fat man. If there's one thing Pokemon taught me, that hikers are always big fat men.
Gen 7.
Well, okay, aside from Gen 7.
The Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through there.
It's okay. I can fast travel.
There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get
I
to.
love the mountains.
What mountain do you
oh,
go away to wrong country?
And unless you're Pearl Fay, you can't exactly run up there. Well,
Or is Petagorski.
hiking club.
True.
I fell in love with its start, desolate beauty, and its yet romantic loneliness.
That explains so much now.
How much more? How?
Didn't know you were such a goth.
Who do you think you are, Celestia Ludenberg?
By the way, what's the name of your college?
Collegeville. College.
The, Objection! The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life.
Just the name of a fucking college.
You know, imagine if he looked into her private life, he might have noticed who one of her boyfriends was at some point. All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. Also, the irony. This is the friend that Phoenix told me about that he was trying to save. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far.
Has science gone too far? This picture may answer it.
Miss Faye, you're treading on some mighty thin ice here.
So what,
I
death?
hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive.
So what, death by banishment?
Ellie, you're treading on some mighty thin ice here.
Hold it! Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious.
Yo, honey, if it was only that day.
If it was only
Oh, come on, Jovah, you should have inserted that clip from Full Metal Alchemist.
Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car.
Confession, I don't know what scene you're talking about because I haven't really seen all Full Metal Alchemist.
Fair point.
Which one?
Either.
The-
I haven't seen all of either. Objection! Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing, zilch, nada. The equivalent...
Isn't Brotherhood on Netflix?
0.0 followed by an infinity of zeros.
And then followed
Really? And why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect.
So?
It's entirely possible that, at that time, a certain officer might have showed her this photo.
So?
Which means she would have known about that, and that explains how she knows about that when she shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they still prove even more that she's lying her ass out?
Actually, no, Tio. See? He's seen how this
That's
goes.
not fair.
It's not fair.
Life's not fair, bitch. Get used to it.
To be fair, guys, if it was your first time in a court this crazy, how would you react?
Mm-hmm.
Not like a baby.
Yeah, let's see you actually be a defendant or a lawyer in a Japanese trial, and then see how crazy it gets.
I mentioned this in either an earlier part or an earlier game, but like being a lawyer must suck.
In Japan, it does.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took.
Like, seriously, with as few cases as he's had in one, Phoenix is the equivalent of a superhero role model for defense lawyers in Japan.
It's hard to see in the photo, but look at whatever I'm pointing at.
The scarf.
Ah, you're really talking about this scarf right here, eh? I was just waiting for Jovah to stop talking.
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing.
Gotcha.
Damn it, the lights.
Hey,
Yeah,
what happened to the lights, eh?
I've got her now. Just don't mess up.
I can't see anything, eh? Well,
Sorry, apparently some holes are turned it off.
That's strange.
Mhm.
In your testimony, you stated the following.
Contradiction
My
time.
name is Dahlia Hoffer. Melissa Foster.
I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
I must admit the defense can do a pretty
Yeah.
good impression of the witness.
It's like you were doing me and mocking her. Good one.
Yeah.
white?
Red, white. I mean, yes, this white scarf.
Walter White.
the irony.
I don't know. It looks blue to me.
Yeah.
This was the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim.
Seriously,
Yep.
couldn't paint it white.
But it certainly doesn't look white to me.
And
Yeah,
there's
thank
our
you.
contradiction.
Yeah, it
Those
might
are-
be it might be a black and white photo, but you can still tell
Objection!
when something is clearly meant to be white or at least a lighter color.
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Oh bullshit.
Oh yeah,
So,
George, that's not working.
Yeah. Sorry, but not this time.
Oh, crud.
The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
You know, my mentor and my little adoptive sister make this look a lot easier than it actually is.
Yes, but what's the significance?
Unless I'm
Right?
just
I hit
getting...
you with a fucking clue stick, Judge.
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but
There's only one explanation for that mix-up.
You know,
eh?
maybe I'm just unlucky with the defense lawyer I happen to be seated with.
The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is...
And meanwhile, my mentor Manfred just happens to
Drum roll.
steamroll through most.
Such tension.
Take that! Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No.
A note? No, never.
No note.
No.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. Eh?
Yeah, no. I wonder about that.
I do wonder.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm glad you asked.
This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting.
Okay.
It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf? Ow!
Witness, you knew that what this note said.
Dun dun dun.
What a twist.
Oh yeah.
There's no other possible reason for you to mistake the scarf's color.
Unless you're colorblind.
Hmm.
Let me guess, she's gonna try to defend that she's colorblind.
Well, Miss Foster?
That was always
No.
Ding.
Guess not.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation, eh?
I'm surprised in her breakdown animation she doesn't stop melting.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
I'm melting, you whore.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited.
Notice how Edgeworth could have lied there, but didn't.
Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Edgeworth did it.
Did you say one more person, eh?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yep.
So, time to take that person to court then.
The person that knew the contents of the note was...
The judge. The judge.
The badge.
Edgeworth.
Take that!
The victim.
And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Well, the other victim from 5 years ago.
Dahlia Hawthorne. I never heard that name before.
Kind of
She
fit.
sounds.
It's actually a nice attention to detail that they made a different judge to help the first
Yeah.
case from having
Look at
any
the
plot
victim's
holes.
note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right there.
What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne.
It's a name that sends shivers down my spine. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. Oh, that's right. She probably also
Edgeworth, about that.
Should probably also mention, guys, remember, at this point, Edgeworth has a grudge against spirit mediums because of, the whole Yanni Yogi being proclaimed innocent because of the spirit medium apparently messing up.
Which ironically was by Mia's mother.
Yep. A part of me thinks that he knows that it was her mother and is kind of taking this out on her personally, too.
Killed in a crime? You don't mean?
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
Objection! You said she was killed. But was she really?
You cannot kill the demon.
Excuse me.
Don't you see, Pedro?
What are you implying?
Behind this cute face, there's an idea, and ideas are bulletproof.
Of course. People thought she had died 5 years ago.
So...
When she fell off Dusty Bridge and was lost
So-
in the river.
So here's my question. How does a 14-year-old girl drop from a high fall into a fucking river and not break her bones?
However, her
survived.
corpse was never found.
Feet first. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. They do say that some people can survive this river, and also if you plunge into a thing feet first, you can actually make it out without too much damage. Granted, you'll likely be knocked out or something, but you can actually survive a fall like that.
And
All
also,
right.
if you fall into water, it actually depends on how deep the body of water you land in is too.
Not necessarily, Shira, it's all physics and shit, but basically if you fall from very high, it's just as in impacting on solid ground.
It can sometimes depend on how the water is moving or how rough the waves are, though.
Yeah, it's all weird physics calculation, conservation of masses and shit.
Basically, to sum it up, yes, it's possible to survive a fall like that into a river. You just have to have the right circumstances.
And considering her heritage, demonic heritage, she's clearly qualified.
Objection!
Demonic hate.
Even you couldn't missay. You're not saying. You wouldn't dare.
What in tarnation?
But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying.
The moment of truth, guys.
Here we go.
This witchness force is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago.
Back from the dead. She made a pact with Satan to come back to
What a
life.
bit of GTA 5. Back
Well-
to the dead, motherfucker.
So, do we need to destroy her green tube
This
that
girl
contains
is
her
in fact
soul
Miss
to kill
Dahlia
her?
Hawthorne.
Yes.
So,
Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a free-alarm fire.
But Teo, if your theory turns out to be true, the climax of this game is going to be with a giant beam in the sky.
Unless you can tie all the loose ends together. You're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
Well, Pedro, considering the final breakdown of Ace Attorney 6, at this point it's only a matter of time before it ends with that.
I understand.
I guess, yeah.
If I can expose her true nature, I could turn this whole case on its head.
That is what we call a turnabout.
on its head.
All right.
How do you all say head?
No, because I nearly said turn it on its heels, which is also another expression.
All right, it's simple, Your Honor. Make her swear on the Bible to say nothing but the truth. If she's really
Hold
evil,
on.
We already
We need to
did
prove
that,
that she's Dahlia, not that she's evil.
that works enough for me, though.
That works for me.
Welcome to law,
I'm
where we have to be all
Don't
fair,
say
non-partial, and all that jazz.
that.
Ahem. I didn't think it would come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
yes, I understand.
Please understand.
That feeling when the rookie Edgeworth is more of a challenge than the pro, the undefeated 10-year pro,
What?
Winston Payne.
Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself, eh?
But there's a difference between the practices of the two prosecutors.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. It's
Oh,
cool.
goody.
I'm a bastard.
Aside from that,
I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. Okay, seriously, my mentor lied to me. The defense lawyers don't keel over this easily.
you don't mean,
You don't mean.
eh?
Oh, but I do. Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Pardon the term, it's something a sibling of mine mentions a
Well,
lot.
depends. If you're talking about fucking Jake Marshall.
Yeah.
Jake Marshall's not a prosecutor.
Oh yeah,
Also,
that's right.
Franziska's
What is-
not actually
that's
here
right.
yet, remember?
He's
She's
still
Never
an
mind.
idiot.
Never mind.
He's still an idiot, though.
What did he say?
And he got demoted for it.
Ha! It looks like the kid knew.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way. But then why?
Because
He's a
that would have been
prosecutor.
damaging to his case.
Because that's devastating to my case.
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't gonna say anything about it.
I mean,
All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade.
let me introduce you to, for the first time ever in court, the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Complete with butterflies.
Mind control butterflies. But I thought she died 5 years ago.
Well,
Yeah, you even claimed so yourself, Edgy.
well, we thought so as well. But, well, as you can see, we did a thorough background check. We even checked both sides of her receipts.
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That's a good question. That has nothing to do with the current case.
Excuse me, it does, but whatever. Moving
She
on.
was merely an accidental witness to a crime that happened to include her older sister and the man who kidnapped her.
Objection! Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim.
True.
And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene?
Another good point. Objection! Really, Miss Faye, your strategy is clearly obvious. Just try and point at something that looks suspicious and try and be all judgmental. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. For shame. At any
Jesus.
cost.
Oh, that wasn't my line.
Nobody's buying that bitch.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think.
Why?
5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. Did I mention that she escaped her old town from a civil war?
Only caused.
But even worse than that, 5 years later, this poor, sweet, innocent witness of a girl, Dahlia Hawthorne, lost something much more precious. Her big
Herself?
sister,
Her dignity.
her soul. Miss Hawthorne, Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
What?
Say what?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic.
Oh, so now you know how you feel
Hey.
about something.
Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
The parents of the sister more than her.
Well, you see,
Do we have any evidence for that, Dibs?
I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me.
I mean, look at her. She's a famous she's a famous police officer, and what's Dahlia in comparison?
Also, there's a $2 million diamond in us.
The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our
Claim.
You say this one. Claim.
That's
Oh wait, were we both supposed to say that, or?
Nah, that's just Diego.
Okay.
No, there's no person saying it. On the thingy.
That,
Oh yeah.
that wasn't me, it was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
It's been a wild first trial for me,
Yeah.
Like, seriously, compare this
Shut
to...
your mouth, Diego.
Objection! I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man.
What?
You heard me. I said
Is he
old
even
man. He's
What makes you
27.
think? What makes you think they're empty, boy?
You see, she...
And also, what was that at the beginning of the trial
Wait,
about
wait.
respecting your elders?
You see, there you go. According to Edgeworth, I myself am an old man.
You see, Shiroi, Edgeworth's starting to crack, so of course he's falling into hypocrisy territory.
I'm sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Stop reading my mind! Of course, aren't I?
Man, your face.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
No, you just arrived at the moment of truth. That's all.
These tend to be crucial moments for us attorneys.
Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
You know, Diego, if you do know that we have evidence to support our claim, you could have told us, just saying.
He did tell us that we had evidence.
Maybe that's why Mia holds Phoenix's hand so much, because Diego didn't do that.
The rashness of youth. How charming.
I'm older than you! Coming from someone younger than me.
Yep,
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
20. Well, she's 23. And Diego's 27.
And even at this point, I am older than Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye? If you please, eh? What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Offord?
Remind me again, what year does this game take place?
Are you talking about this particular... Okay.
This case.
2012 or 13.
He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left.
Yeah, this one must be 2012 because the one that happens a year later with Phoenix is 2013.
It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. The whole truth must come out.
We got ourselves a motive.
Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal the world the whole truth, whatever that is.
Oh, wait till you see what a truth that is.
The whole truth?
And nothing
You
but
can't
the truth.
handle the truth. There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia left. She had to kill Valerie.
But yes, now we're getting somewhere.
To keep her mouth shut permanently.
Terminate the sorceress with extreme prejudice.
Objection! A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Why don't you type about it? Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was oh so important? Where's your evidence?
Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls.
Sitting in a tree?
Showing each other their
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
They're all lovers.
Yes. I know the secret.
They're into polygamy.
Here's the secret.
Yeah, they're the polygamists.
Ooh.
Your Honor, The defense would like to request further testimony.
Oh yeah.
What testimony?
Have you been paying attention?
He does every now and then, but he only pays attention when they're fighting.
Or when Dahlia opens her sweet
You see,
innocent little mouth.
you see, Shiro, every time the judge is on screen, he's just going,
He's drinking maple syrup.
He's drinking maple syrup. Such is the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
I don't know if we spoke over it, but apparently the reason he took this job is because he
Anyway.
likes... Oh.
Very well. I'll grant you a request for further testimony.
Hey, what was that, Jovah?
I don't know if we talked over it, but apparently the reason this guy became a judge was just because he likes watching people fight.
Yeah.
Little maple leaf.
Yeah, he mentioned that not too long ago, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which explains a lot, sadly.
Mr. Judge.
I'll be your little maple tree leaf sap.
You.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia.
The best Canadian thing you can be, lady, is a beaver, and even then.
A beaver.
This will be the last
Beaver,
time you...
the animal.
This will be the last
You-
time you hide behind
Lives.
a woman.
I
who
know you're not
hides.
that much
Oh,
into
yeah.
biology, but you know what a beaver is, don't you?
No, I think
Yeah.
he just misheard you.
Okay.
Now it's just a joke.
Oh.
I'm surprised that...
Dahlia's definitely a bleeder.
Well, guys, in the next part, where this will be for the last time, she'll show her feminine wiles.
Yay. See ya.
Alright,
Well,
see you then.
That's not what I'd call her tactics, but okay.